Hi, welcome back. What you were hearing was a tune that I call Chicken Talk, but the reason I call it that is because the technique that's in it is like chickens talking to each other across a fence. That sounds crazy, but you'll see what I'm talking about. And this technique I've used in other tunes too. It's a lot of fun to learn. Here's an example of what chicken talk sounds like. If I did that as a mirrored pattern instead of chicken talk, it would sound like, because I'm playing one side all the way and then the other side all the way. If I did it echoed instead of chicken talk, it would sound like. And if I did it unison instead of chicken talk, it would go. So here's chicken talk. Now if you imagine that this is a fence and there are 3 chickens on each side, and over here there are 2 here and then 1, and on this side there's 1 and then 2, and so they go pluck pluck, and then this one goes pluck, and this one goes pluck, and then these go pluck pluck. That's what's going on, because you're going pluck pluck, then on the right side pluck, left side pluck, and right side pluck pluck. So here's chicken talk. Pluck pluck, pluck pluck, pluck pluck. And I'm moving this down just to give you a different sound, but it's still, and then, so it's, and then, so it's, beautiful. Those patterns that you just tried are the basis of the tune that I did at the beginning of this tutorial, and I will teach that tune pretty soon. But I wanted to go ahead and show you some other examples of chicken talk. They can sound so different from that. In this one, in that one I'm going to have 4 notes in the right hand. It's a 4-note run instead of a cigarette pose. So it's a 4-note run, but I'm doing left, left, right, left, and then instead of just 2, there's actually 3. It's still what I consider chicken talk. Is this, you put an extra chicken on the right side. So anyway, that tune goes on. So as usual, that's easier than it sounds, and I'll teach that tune in a future tutorial. But anyway, I wanted to use it as an example of how chicken talk works with a 4-note run in the right hand instead of a cigarette pose. I'm doing a 4-note run on an A, B, C, D, and I'm doing that over and over. But what I'm doing in the left hand is, I use mostly 1/5/8 in my left hand, maybe you've noticed. But anyway, I'm doing an A, I think, then I drop down to a D. Maybe I did an F next. Anyway, if I did this A and A 4-note run, the regular way that we often do is like the whole left hand, then the whole right hand. It would sound like... Now, it sounds the same when I do a chicken talk of left, left, right, left, right, right, right. There's 3 chickens at the end here instead of 2. But if I do it this way, left, left, right, left, right, 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 it gets me in that habit so that when I go down, it's going to sound awesome too. Left, left, right, left, right, right, right. That's so cool, because if I did it just the left hand and the right hand, it's not as interesting as chicken talk. Left, left, right, left, right, left. Whoops. Left, left, right, left, right, right, right. And then when I do this one up here, if I just did the F1/5/8 and then the right hand 4-note run on the A, if I just did it left and then right, it would be... When I do it chicken talk, it's so cool. And then the last one in that section is a D 1/5/8, and I moved my right hand up, still a 4-note pattern, 4-note run, but it's the base of it's a B, the top of it is E, so I go E, D, C, B. If I did left hand and then right hand, it'd be like that. But chicken talk, so it's very exciting. So now you're going to get a chance to try chicken talk. The right hand is a 4-note run starting on A, the A above middle C. So that's 4 notes in a row, A, B, C, D. So go ahead and place your right hand on that and do a couple of those as slowly as you need to. And place again, just so you'll get that. So now, put your left hand on the G below middle C. You'll have that on your small lap harp too, a 1/5/8. So place there, and place your right hand like you just did on the A 4-note run. And this time you're going to play it not the chicken talk way, but just the left hand completely, then the right hand completely. So when the video stops, go... Now you're going to do the same notes, but the chicken talk way. So your left hand is on the G 1/5/8, your right hand is on the A 4-note run. So this time you're going to go left, left, right, left, and then the rest of the chickens are over here. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So it's pluck, 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 pluck. It's going to sound like this.